Bruh. D'Lo defending somebody that's like good 3 to 5 inches taller than him, and like about 10 to 50,000 times better than him. And the thing is, I kind of want to watch a Raptors game, bro. That was scheduled for tonight. I know the NBA is putting on all their games as to be determined. So, honestly, I might do the 2K thing where people are putting games on like 12-minute quarters. And they're like, they're putting games in 12-minute quarters. And then they're, just putting themselves on CPU. Rui Hachimura. And the surprisingly outgoing power forward who's, what is he, 6'8". Wow. Let's see what his white guy stat is. 89. Or 87, sorry. When I refer to something as a white guy stat, I refer to 3.3. I don't know who were the fear of gods in game, but there's always people like, the Jordan 1 right now, or in my opinion, is more considered a casual / walking shoe, like one they usually wouldn't play basketball in, but you'd wear for style. But PJ Tucker wore off-white Jordan 1s Chicago's in a game. Like, bro, when you're a sneakerhead, yeah. Like, you're gonna flex on everybody. Wears custom Air Forces in the game. And then there's always that one dude who wears Gucci shoes in the game. And Louis Vuitton. Like, people are gonna start wearing whatever shoes they want in game. Yeah. God damn it, Jordan. At first I thought that wasn't, and I was like, oh shit. He followed through. And when I didn't think he could, and yeah, it turns out the way that I thought he could, he couldn't. You see, I'm gonna put him up like 47.50 because, you know, then he's gonna get bought by somebody because I'm gonna put like 1 or 2 gold contracts on him. Like, that's what I do with most of my cards that I'm expecting a lot from. Like, T-Mac, when I sold him, oh fuck yeah, Jordan's sucky. Like, you know, your only points, and you're 0 for 6, and 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. Would have been sick had it gone in. When nasty poster, like with every card that I'm expecting, like the mid to high tens, thousands, like, you know, above 15 to 20,000, I'll always put a contract. I always put multiple contracts, and the odd time I'll put a shoe. Like, I always put on, like with T-Mac, I put on as many contracts, and I think he had a diamond shoe. Honestly, this is embarrassing. Like, the only difference in our teams is that he has Dominique Wilkins and I have Kevin Durant. Alright, let's see how Kevin Durant does against, you know. I mean, honestly, he drew Giannis over to try and do a trap double team. Wouldn't have been sick had it missed. I mean, it would have been an advantage, though. I realize that Kevin Durant is probably one of the best all-around scorers of the decade. Would have been sick had Kevin Durant gotten closer in more ways than one, because it could have also missed. But like, people argue that Kevin Durant is one of the greatest scorers of all time. Yes, that is a great argument, and you'll have people argue and disagree, but you'll also have lots of people agreeing with that argument. I personally would say that he's in the top 10 to 15 greatest scorers of all time, but by no means is he number one. I would say that number one will be LeBron James by the end of his career, but right now it is still considered Kareem, due solely to the fact that he has the most points scored all time. So, I mean, you could also say Wilt, but if you look at his stats that aren't points, the only other record I think he holds is rebounds and or blocks. Okay. Okay. I had a great stint with you. Only going for 44K. I'll just put like 10 games on him. So he's at 13. I don't have any shoes. I'm playing for 40K. I'm gonna go to Ben Simmons. I'm pretty sure the Jazz players needed to be quarantined until I think they need to be quarantined. Every single player needed to be quarantined until every single fan left the stadium, solely due to the fact that, a lot of stuff. And then, they tested out the entire team to make sure they weren't having any symptoms or, actually had the disease. Which kind of sucks because then it was discovered Donovan Mitchell contracted it. Yeah, you could tell Kevin Garnett was going up for like a sick poster dunk. Bro, when the Lakers announced they're retiring the number 23, then they'll have the numbers 22, 23, and 24 retired. It's weird because a lot of the best big men on the team wore numbers in the 30s, 32, 33, 34. I mean, yes, technically Magic was a point guard, but he played center for a bit. But then the best forward, or the best, forward/guards to ever play on the Lakers all wore numbers around the 20s. You have 22 Elgin Baylor, 23 currently LeBron James, 24 Kobe. So if you look at it, you can kind of number code. I mean, there is a few random ones. I mean, that would have been sick had it gone in the first time. It didn't count as a dunk, but it counted as a block. Because you just hover over the stat and then it'll just show what the player's done in that stat. But yeah, I'm off for 3 weeks now, so I mean, because of Corona time has really hit me in the asshole. But tomorrow I am quite busy. Once I get back from this trip that I'm going on, though, I'm gonna enjoy 2 weeks off. I'm gonna quarantine. I'm not gonna quarantine, but I'm gonna borderline. Oh, would have been sick had I gone in. I'm gonna borderline quarantine. I'm gonna leave my house very little. But honestly, since it's since I live walking distance away from my school, I might just do a daily walk, a 1-hour walk to my school and back. See how it's going out, see how everybody's doing, but I mean how the school is. Honestly, I might just say just a daily thing or maybe a weekly thing with all my friends that kind of live near my school with me, just meet up at the school and hang out for a bit. Just like either a daily thing or like every 2 days. Like, and then see if some of my friends who don't live near my school want to go for one of the days, like every week, which will only be 2 times, but still, I can see them and hang out with them. Oh man, poop my pants. Toilet paper pretty much all day. Like, bruh. Like, we went to a good. We have like half of a pack of toilet paper left, or half thing in toilet paper. So we have like a good, 6 rolls or so. We don't have too much though, since we have 4 people. Yeah, 4 people, technically closer to 5 though, since my brother's girlfriend has been pretty much living with us. We have a lot of people living in our house, and because of that, it's been screwed up, because we're running out of toilet paper really quickly because people have corona, or no, because we have 5 people, but none of us have corona because we currently are one of the very few cities with no currently active cases, because the only case was quarantined. I believe that they are fully recovered now. Like, that's the thing, is that right now there are more people in China who have recovered than who have the virus. Damn it, Jordan. Oh. I should have taken the shot the first time, because I always kind of do that. I always think that they're not going to get too fooled by it to a point where I have to like I always think that I have to do something. I always think that I have to like fake the shot to try and make them jump, but I guess not. Oh, that would have been sick had it gone in. Honestly, I'm just gonna make that like a running series where I'll clip a bunch of my streams of me showing something and then saying that would have been sick had it gone in. And then just make that a series on my channel, like this stream, or this week's episode of that would have been sick had it gone in. And then I'll like accept fan requests or like fan videos, and it's like, I react to them. Like, I'll do like my personal reaction, and then once I start bringing in people's, I'll be like, yo, alright guys, so you're gonna see this reaction and then react to it. Like, just showing you, like, this dude just jumped over somebody and went for the dunk. However, due to the fact that there was a great defender there with Hall of Fame Intimidator, he jumped over a dude, but he didn't make the dunk. That would have been sick had it gone in. Like, are you bad at dunking? Yeah. Or, can you not hit dunks in 2K? Yes. Are you good at 2K? No. Oh, fuck. But it's like, rather it's really close shots, and then it's like, that would have been horrible had it missed. Now that I just see a bunch of open layups. That one dude having an open lane and then going for a double 360 windmill off the backboard and then missing it because the defender was there. It's like, that would have been sick. But then it's like, that was, And then I would get into blocks. It's like, that would have been sick had it been blocked. And it's just like a nasty poster down. Like, the dude gets from like a fucking launcher, but it looks like he's about to block it. Damn, boy, that would have been sick had you blocked it. Because it's like, you know, or if it's a 3, it's like, you tap it in the air and then, you know. But it's more like stylish plays I'll be doing. March break is literally going into April. I'll be back. I'm going to the bathroom. Oh, man. Yo, if I pull another KD, that's just evidence that 2K wants people to have the cars that they like. Therefore, I have to keep it or else I'm gonna get banned. Yo, so my mom got me cookies. I might have to go and grab some. Bruh, like, you know that's bad when Costco, the biggest actually, no, it's probably unsurprising. It's surprising that all of these stores, like Canadian Tire, alright, you have Canadian Tire more known right now. Where actually it's just a Canadian store. You have Loblaws, you have, you know, Shoppers, you have everywhere. You have freaking, oh my god, I don't remember the place that your mom, oh yeah, you have No Frills. All of those places are completely out of toilet paper and any form of sanitization. The thing is, that isn't 100% true because any survival store, surprisingly, Canadian Tire is like, it's an outdoor store, or it's like tested for life, so they test things for a while, and then, you know, they make sure that they're safe. But pretty much, Canadian Tire has biodegradable toilet paper, so you can, like, it's biodegradable. And they have that, and they had, like, a good 5 rolls of it, and you could use that. You could buy it for, like, $7. And the sad part is I'm pretty sure they had a lot more than they did when we got there today. Like, that would have been sick had it gone in. Yeah, unimpressive. But like, you see all these places and it's like, holy crap. Like, they're out of everything. Like, oh, still been sick and I missed. But you know, like, Canadian Tire is one of the less popular retailers with toilet paper. Like, they're more of a retailer for, you know, outdoorsy type stuff, bikes, outdoors stuff, like pretty much anything outdoors Canadian Tire is known for. One of the biggest things is just like survival equipment. Oh my god, he followed through. He did a trick and they followed through. But yeah, I would definitely say that one of the biggest is gonna be the fact that now they got, like, I swear, toilet paper companies and hand sanitizer companies, like grocery stores in general, they don't want to close down. People are saying they should close down because of coronavirus. And of course, everybody is buying things in bulk. So Costco is making bank right now because people are buying things in bulk. And the best store to buy things in bulk is Costco. Like, they sell pretty much anything at a fairly cheap, reasonable price. And they sell it in massive packs. And especially they sell things to the point where people, like, they'll buy year supplies of food from one trip to Costco. My grandparents, they live in a different city. They live about an hour away. And they come down to Costco once in a while. And every time they come down, they buy, like, a good $100 to $200. They buy, like, a good $100 to $200 in, no, maybe even, like, they'll buy a large amount of bulk. Get fucking poster. But, like, they buy in bulk because it's a lot easier to buy in bulk at Costco, since it's like one of the stores where you can actually buy in bulk and it won't matter. Like, you know, they're packed right now though. And because right now everybody's buying the two things of toilet paper and hand sanitizer in bulk, like they are buying lots of toilet paper and lots of hand sanitizer, that means that they are going to, like, pretty much Costco's gonna sell it, which is very strange to see since Costco, I've never been there without them having practically a full stock. But it's like, you know, people are buying lots of bulk. And, you know, you can go to any store right now, look for where they would have their toilet paper, and there will be nothing there. Like, because everybody's, like, just stocking up. Like, people, when they go there, they're either going to just buy one pack of it, just like, can come back another time if I need it. And then there's those people who go there and they're planning on self-quarantine, and, like, because they can work at home, you know, their kids might go to school or whatever, but they kind of just don't really care. So they just send their kids to school. Whatever, not their problem. Because, like, you know, like, these people don't care. They're gonna buy their shit in bulk. They're gonna buy that shit. Like, I suppose the amount of money that Costco and all these other major retailers are buying is insane. Now, the funniest thing is that nowadays, if you have a very infested city with coronavirus, oh shit, I just realized that there's T-Mac. If you have a city that is extremely infested with the disease, infected with the disease, then you are going to see less crime. Because if you're in a city in which you're gonna break into a house, however, you know for a fact that you live in one of the most contagious cities in your country, you are risking at any moment you break into a house and the person living there has corona. Like, if that person living there that you just walked in on tried to be like, hey, I'm gonna steal your shit. Like,
Owen, I need you downstairs for just a moment, please.
yep, I'll be back. Cheers. Pretty much my mom just called me downstairs because my stepdad got me my favorite can of all time.